Hello guys, how is everyone doing today? This is your master teacher Surabhi ma'am from Vedantu welcoming all of you to today's class. Hi Riya, hi Darshan, hi Krish, hi Subhiksha, hi Rajat Kulkarni, hi Vibhusha, hi Shraddha. Guys, if you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's as I said, I'm reading your messages. Hi Shraddha, hi Aditi, hi Ayana, hi I couldn't read your name. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? Good. Excited for today's session? Hi Drashti. Hi Lavanya. Just a second. Can you all see me? Okay, I was not visible till now. Sorry. Yes. Hi Rajat. Hi Utkarsh. Hi Preeti. Hi Gopal. Hi Daksh. Hello. Big fan of Rigved. What? Anyways. So guys, welcome to today's class where we will be starting with the very first chapter of 8th standard history. How, when and where. Excited? Interested? No? Yes? Bhook lag rahi hai? Khana kha ke aaye ho? Yes? Hi Komal. Hi Vibhusha. Hi Utkarsh. Hi Sasmi. You made the 100th like. Thank you Aradhya. Alright, welcome to the class guys. I can see 100 बच्चे आ गए, 111. Let more people come in. Till they come, let us see how many of you were there in the previous session. Were you guys there in the previous session? जहाँ हमने किया था what are the things that you need to know before we start your class 8 social studies. Were you guys there? Vibhusha, Ayush, Daksh, Uttara? Yes? तो गाइज उस टाइम मैंने आप लोगों को एक होमवर्क दिया था कि हु वाज द फाउंडर ऑफ अवध. डू यू रिमेंबर? I gave you that homework and let's see how many of you have done that homework. Let's go to that page, right? So let's go to that page. This is the page. And let's see. Yugarish has done that homework. Yes, Saadat Khan was the founder of Awadh. It's tough to learn about Britishers, Yugash, but don't worry, we'll do that. Hina, ma'am, please provide PDF. Guys, for all the sessions, PDF will be provided to you in the description box within 24 hours after the video has been published. So, यहाँ पर कहीं पर होना चाहिए PDF. अगर नहीं है, then I will make sure that from next time it is there. Alright, I don't think it's here now, but it's okay. From next time, I'll make sure that it's there. What else? We are starting with history first. Payal, don't worry. Yes, Akash, Akansha, Saadat Khan is correct. Thank you, Jaktar, Saket. Yes, all right. A lot of you have actually answered Saadat Khan. One of you had said, ma'am, I've cheated. It's okay. Shalini, it's okay, you cheated, but at least you gave me the correct answer in the comment section. Right, Neha, thank you for saying that. Okay, so I can see a lot of you have answered correctly in the last session. So you were there and you were attentive. Good job. Okay, let's go back to today's session. Where is it? Just a second. Okay. Okay. So, hi, yes, there's going to be a Mentee. Of course, there's going to be a Mentee. Every session ke baad, we are going to have a Mentee where we will do quizzes and everything. Okay? Okay, alright, yes, even you, someone had asked for the PDF, guys. As I told you, har session ke baad PDF aa jayega. Alright, 250 students, I want 250 thumbs up, 250 likes for this video, जिससे पता चल जाए, attendance लग जाए कि आप लोग यहाँ हो, full attention pay कर रहे हो to me. Yes? No, Komal. Okay. Yes, there's going to be a Mentee, Nidhi. There is going to be a Mentee. ठीक है. So, welcome to the Young Wonders platform to all of you who are new to the channel. If you're new, you know what to do. Subscribe right now so that you do not miss any notification. Har bar Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, I will come with academic sessions. Every Tuesday is going to be some fun sessions that I will come at night 8 o'clock. So guys, if you don't want to miss any of my sessions, do subscribe to the channel right now. Agar subscribe kar liya hai, great. Share this, video to your friends. जिससे उनका भी भला हो जाए, वो लोग भी आ जाए इस channel पे. And all of you do really well in your, academic journey of class 8. Yes. Hi Rohit. Hi Ashita. Your voice is not coming. Okay, guys, I hope my voice is coming for everyone else. Hi Arya. Hi Uttara. All right. Okay, so can we start? Can we start? Yes. Balle balle ho jaye, Dhriya. Good. Thank you for that balle balle. Give me a yo, give me a balle balle, give me anything that makes you energetic. You are Narendra Kumar. All right, I called your name. ठीक है, so now we are gonna quickly start बच्चा लोग. आज हम शुरू करने वाले हैं chapter how, when and where. Now guys, just a sec. Yes, now this chapter is the very first chapter of your class 8. Guys, हर हिस्ट्री में फर्स्ट चैप्टर इज ऑलवेज द फाउंडेशन चैप्टर, जिसमें आप पढ़ते हो कि पूरा क्लास 8 हिस्ट्री हम कैसे पढ़ेंगे, राइट? ये भी चैप्टर ऐसा है, कैसे हुआ, कब हुआ, कहाँ हुआ. These are some basic questions you ask. Your friend comes in the room running. He's like, did you know what happened? And what are the questions you ask him? Really? What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? How did it happen? Right? So these three are the basic questions we'll answer first. And then from the next chapter onwards, हम कहानी शुरू करेंगे modern history की. Right? Alright, so this chapter में what are we going to study? We will first look at how important are dates. हिस्ट्री और डेट्स भाई बहन है, लवर्स है, हमेशा साथ में रहते हैं. सो हाउ इम्पॉर्टेंट आर डेट्स? दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट एज द फर्स्ट पार्ट. देन वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट व्हिच डेट्स आर इम्पॉर्टेंट अपार्ट फ्रॉम वैलेंटाइंस डे. और कौन से दिन है जो बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है? देन वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट हाउ डू वी पीरियोडाइज. हमारे पास्ट को हम कैसे डिवाइड कर सकते हैं अलग अलग पीरियड्स में. And finally, we will look at what is colonial. ये चारों पार्ट हम आज के सेशन में पूरा करेंगे, चाहे हमें यहाँ 2 घंटा बैठना पड़े. Although don't worry, जल्दी हो जाएगा. Right? Now guys, in the next class, we will look at how do we know, that is the sources of history. तो वो अगली क्लास के लिए है, which is on Wednesday. ठीक है? Okay. Good to see all of you also. I've been calling your names. Arushi, don't call me mama and ma'am. Okay. ठीक है. Okay, now guys, before we start, let's quickly start with why do we study history. Now a lot of you will say कि मैम हिस्ट्री क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं, इन लोगों के बारे में क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं जो पहले से ही मर गए. Why are we reading about their life, their achievements? We should be studying about us, the present, our lives, our achievements, right? Why are we going back so many years? कभी कभी तो 2 million years back भी चले जाते हैं. What is the point of that? Now guys, just very quickly I'm going to explain how our present is affected by our past. हम सब human beings हैं, हमारा भी एक past है. अब if there someone comes to you and says कि tell me about yourself, what will you say? I will say कि my name is Surabhi Gupta, I am a master teacher at Vedantu. फिर कोई कहेगा नहीं और बताओ अपने बारे में, हमें और जानना है. तो मैं कहूँगी कि हाँ, so I was born in Chennai, but I'm actually from Delhi, now I live in Bangalore, I went to this and this DPS Arkipuram as a school, then this happened, then I went to this college, that college. So what am I doing? To tell you about who I am today. I'm going to my past, right? I'm telling you about all my achievements and failures of my past. मुझे पहले जिंदगी में जैसे बचपन से लेकर अभी तक पूरी कहानी बतानी पड़ रही है आपको, तब आपको समझ आएगा कि मैं आज कौन हूँ. Similarly, in history also, we learn about the past. It is only when we learn about the past will we understand कि आज की दुनिया कैसी है ना? Why do we have these number of continents only? Why is the earth round? और okay, और यहाँ सऊदी अरेबिया में लोगों के हाथ क्यों काटे जाते हैं जब वो चोरी करते हैं, but इंडिया में we are a democracy. Why is India a democracy and China behaves in a very different manner? All the answers of those questions lies in our past. And that is why studying history is important. ठीक है, समझ आ गया? Yes, yes. Hi declamation, hi Pragati. All right. Now that all of you are here, जल्दी से like हो जाए जिससे पहले मैं शुरू करूँ chapter. Come on guys. Hi Alugu. ठीक है, so let's begin with the first part. Now guys, in your 8th standard history, the first part we are going to look at is how important are dates. Normally, जब आप लोगों को बोलते हो कि मैं सुरभि मैम की क्लास में जा रहा हूँ, आज हम हिस्ट्री पढ़ेंगे, people will say, oh history, how boring. पूरे टाइम बस dates ही याद करनी पड़ती है. But is that conception true? You guys have done the history in your 6th standard, 7th standard. You tell me, is history only about dates? जब एग्जाम देने जाते हो सिर्फ डेट्स ही रट के जाते हो? यस यस Yes, Loganathan. No, right? No, that's not what you do. But guys, there was a time in the past jab historians, academicians would come into a room and debate and discuss about dates. You know, arguments होती थी कि कौन सी डेट इंपॉर्टेंट है, कौन सी बैटल कब लड़ी गई थी, which battle was fought when, which king was born when. All of these were actual debates that would take place. One historian would say कि नहीं, बैटल ऑफ प्लासे तो इसी ईयर हुआ था. Other historian would say कि नहीं, according to my sources ये बैटल किसी और ईयर में हुआ था. So dates at one point of time were very important for academicians, for historians. But history is not just about dates. History also tells us the changes that has taken place in time. For example, 26th April 1992 मेरे लिए important date है because I was born in that year. मैंने अपनी age बता दी. Anyways, because I was born in that year and that day, right? But before that day, I was not born. After that day, some change has taken place. I am here, right? So date kind of tells you the before and the after. History also tells you the changes that has taken place throughout time, right? So वो कैसे? Now guys, हमारे आसपास ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसकी एक हिस्ट्री है. There is a story behind everything around us. For example, Vedantu itself. Vedantu की एक हिस्ट्री है. Once upon a time, 3 people came together and decided we will give online education to kids, right? जिसे घर बैठकर वो पढ़ाई कर सके. That has a history. Or you know, we can say कि trains have a history. ऐसा तो है नहीं कि हम एक दिन जगे और पूरे देश में ट्रेन्स चलने लगी, right? That we woke up one day and trains started moving around the country, or one day everyone started drinking green tea, which has a horrible taste by the way, but everyone started drinking green tea. No, there is a story behind it, right? कैसे eventually green tea किसी ने discover की, किसी ने सोचा होगा कि हाँ green tea next, you know, healthy चीज होगी, हम कैसे spread करेंगे. So there's an entire story behind every object that we see around us. अब इन स्टोरी में क्या होता है ना guys, that we cannot fix a particular date on when that object came. हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि exactly 13th April 1972 पे सबने चाय पीना शुरू कर दिया. We cannot say that, right? We don't have a date that we can put to a lot of events. For example, आपका favorite Avengers, सीधा Avengers, Infinity War, you know, सीधा End Game आप नहीं देख सकते. First, you have to understand the origin story of each character. Only then you will understand the final Avenger movie, right? Similarly, हर चीज, everything has a story behind it, a historical story behind it, which you will have to understand. And we cannot even say कि इस particular date पे ही, you know, वो item आई. पूरा आपको time period समझना होगा. Simple? Yes. So guys, now that we've understood कि हाँ, you know, dates important है. Now, when are dates important? Dates are important when we are talking about stuff like when was battles won, you know, when exactly did a king succeed. All of these are important when dates are important. Just give me 1 second. I think I've missed out on something. All right. ठीक है. So guys, all of these stories that I told you, हर चीज में we are going back in time and we are trying to understand कि एक पूरे time period में क्या हुआ, right? All right, now guys, 6th standard and 7th standard history में हमने यही पढ़ा था कि how did people start earning their livelihood? You know, when did people start eating, started staying in one place? Again, we are not talking about dates. We are not talking about कि इस particular date पे people started living together. We are talking about the time period. We'll say कि हाँ, around 50,000 years ago, people started living in one place, right? You're talking about a time period. But does that mean that history has nothing to do with dates? Dates पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. एग्जाम जा रहे हो तो dates पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. No. Unfortunately, dates are still important. And why is that? Again, guys, dates are important क्योंकि you know उन particular dates पे कुछ ऐसा important हुआ कि it is important for the entire story. For example, if I'm talking about my story, Surabhi Gupta's story, then the date when I was born, the date when I passed out college, the date when I joined Vedantu, all of these dates become important to me, right? So, kya samjhe? History, is it all about dates? Yes, it is all about dates if we have to remember events such as, battles, right? Or when kings succeeded or when kings were born. But history is also not about dates when we talk about events. For example, railways कब आया? ऐसा नहीं है कि in one day, exactly on this date, railways was spread out in the country. Or when did people start reading newspapers? Or when did people start drinking green tea? For all of these events, dates are not important. You're looking at a time period. But for certain events, for example, when were battles fought, when did kings win a particular battle, for all of these events, dates are important. Okay? So both of them are true in different stories. I hope you understood. Yes? Yes? Okay. Yes, guys, I am not able to understand the chat. Yes, okay, thank you, Dhanvi. So dates are important if you're talking about particular events, but it's not important when you're looking at events जहाँ पर आप एक date fix नहीं कर सकते, आप पूरी story पढ़ रहे हो, ठीक है? All right. Now हमने जब prove कर लिया है कि हाँ भाई dates important है, the next point to look at is which date is important. Now guys, that depends upon what story you are reading, right? For example, if I am writing my story, my dates like when I was born is important. Or for example, India के लिए the date of 15th August 1947 is very, very important because that was the date when we gained independence. But कोई New Zealand में रह रहा है, उसके लिए 15th August 1947 is not important, right? So what date is important depends upon what story we are studying. So there is no criteria that says कि हाँ ये dates important और वो dates important नहीं है. Now another example is जब Britishers history लिखते हैं, जब Britishers अपनी history लिखते हैं and they talk about how Britishers came to India, took over our country, they focus upon the past life of governor generals. They look at the life of each governor general. They say कि हाँ भाई first governor general था Warren Hastings. Remember this, guys. The first governor general of British India was Warren Hastings. So Britishers will say कि first governor general, second governor general, third, the last governor general is not called a governor general, it's called a viceroy. The last viceroy of British India, I will not tell you, you will tell me in the comment section which I will know after the class. ठीक है? Last viceroy of India कौन था? But anyways, now Britishers will focus on who were the governor generals that ruled India. They will focus on the achievements. When were these governor generals born? उनको कौन सा केक पसंद था? उनको कौन सी आइसक्रीम पसंद थी? उनकी एक्टिविटीज, उनकी पॉलिसीज, उनके अचीवमेंट्स. They are going to focus on that part. उनके गवर्नर जनरल्स, उनके लीडर्स इंडिया में कैसे थे, वो वाली डेट्स उनके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाती है. Yes. On the other hand, when the same history is written by Indian historians, when Britishers came to India, the same story is written by Indian historians. What happens? We focus on what is important to us. When did Gandhi ji come to India? When did freedom struggle start? Exactly what all happened, Quit India movement, etc. All of these dates become important to us. So what dates are important? Dates become important depending upon what story we are studying. ठीक है? समझ आ गया? Yes. So the first question we answered is dates and history synonymous to each other? जब हम history की बात करते हैं, हम dates की बात करते हैं, क्या वो same चीज है? क्या हम history में सिर्फ dates पढ़ते हैं? And we studied that no. History में we don't just read dates, we also look at the time period. But dates are still important. But if dates are important, what dates are important, right? That's what we looked in the next section. Now we come to the third section, and that is periodization of history. Periodization मतलब history मतलब study of the past. तो जब हम पास्ट को अलग अलग हिस्सों में कर देते हैं, अलग अलग पार्ट्स, अलग अलग पीरियड्स में कर देते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं पीरियडाइजेशन ऑफ हिस्ट्री. Now, why do we, periodize history? The reason is to make it easy, to have some coherence, थोड़ा logical करने के लिए, है ना. For example, अगर मैं अपनी autobiography लिख रही हूँ, अपनी life की कहानी लिख रही हूँ, it will be easier if I divide my life into periods. When I was a baby, or when I was, when I started going to school, when I became an adult, when I joined Vedantu, when I became old, when my teeth started coming out, I can divide my life into different periods and then write it, and you guys, I'm sure, will enjoy it, right? Now, that is why we divide our past also into different periods. For example, ancient history, 6th standard, medieval, 7th standard, 8th standard, modern history. या फिर हम लोग पूरे साल को भी अलग अलग पीरियड्स में डिवाइड करते हैं. फॉर अभी ये कोरोना वायरस चल रहा है, सो वील हैव अ प्री कोरोना टाइम एंड पोस्ट कोरोना वायरस टाइम एज वेल. दैट इज डिवाइडिंग आवर टाइम इनटू डिफरेंट पीरियड्स. सो दैट इज व्हाई डिवाइडिंग आवर पास्ट इनटू पीरियड्स इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. समझ गए? अब हाउ डू वी पीरियडाइज? व्हेन ब्रिटिशर्स केम टू इंडिया, दे सेड कि हमको इंडिया को रूल करना है, अच्छी तरह रूल करना है. But to rule the India's present, we will have to go to its past. We will have to understand the past of India to understand its present. So they said, let us study the past of India as a country. इसी स्टडी में एक फिलोसोफर था, political philosopher and Scottish economist. Scotland से there was an economist called James Mill. Remember this name, guys, James Mill, who in 1817 wrote this book called A History of British India. ठीक है, History of British India. In A History of British India, he divided our history into 3 parts: Hindu, Muslim, and British. Why did he divide it into these 3 parts? James Mill said कि पहले इंडिया को हिंदू रूलर्स रूल करते थे. So that period of history is Hindu history. फिर इंडिया को मुस्लिम रूलर्स रूल करते थे. सो दैट पीरियड ऑफ हिस्ट्री इज कॉल्ड मुस्लिम हिस्ट्री. एंड नाउ दैट द ब्रिटिशर्स आर हियर, दिस पीरियड ऑफ हिस्ट्री शुड बी कॉल्ड एज ब्रिटिश हिस्ट्री. सिंपल. जेम्स मिल डिवाइडिंग आवर इंडिया का पास्ट इनटू 3 पीरियड्स: हिंदू, मुस्लिम एंड ब्रिटिश. नाउ जेम्स मिल ने अपनी कहानी वहीं खत्म नहीं की. ही डिडंट फिनिश हिज स्टोरी देयर. ही फर्दर सेड कि ऑल एशियन सोसाइटीज, एशियन मतलब जो भी एशिया में सोसाइटीज है, इंक्लूडिंग इंडिया, दे आर एट अ लोअर लेवल ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन देन यूरोप. बिल्कुल ही नीचे है. दे आर नॉट डेवलप्ड, दे आर अनसिविलाइज्ड. सिविलाइज्ड मतलब मैनर्स नहीं है, एजुकेटेड नहीं है, डेवलपमेंट नहीं है, सुपरस्टिशन बहुत है. सो जेम्स मिल सेड कि इंडिया जैसा कंट्री जो है, विच इज एक्सट्रीमली बैकवर्ड, अनसिविलाइज्ड, नॉट डेवलप्ड, फॉर दिस कंट्री टू डेवलप, for this country to progress, British rule is very important. Guys, ये मैं नहीं कह रही, ये जेम्स मिल कह रहा है, so you can get angry at him, right? So James Mill says that under Hindu and Muslim despots मतलब rulers who were cruel, जो authoritative थे, cruel थे, तो हिंदू और मुस्लिम लीडर्स के अंदर इंडिया बिल्कुल खराब हो गया. It went into a dark age, and the only way India can come out of that dark age is through British rule. Only Britishers, only अंग्रेज ही हमको इस काले वेल से निकाल सकते हैं. That's what James Mill said. The period before British rule was of darkness, and the period of British rule is full of joy and enlightenment, right? Full of development. That is what James Mill said. अब सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है जेम्स मिल के पीरियडाइजेशन में? What is the problem? Guys, any comment on that? What do you think was the problem with James Mill periodization? Great, Aditya. सही बोला. अगर इंडिया इतना खराब था, आए क्यों? हमें डेवलप करने के लिए आए, Aditya. That's what they thought. Yes? How to get subscription of Vedantu, I'll tell you in the end. Yes, religion, caste. Yes. So guys, one major problem with James Mill periodization was that he divided our past on the basis of religion. He said कि इंडिया का पास्ट को हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं हिंदू और मुस्लिम में, क्योंकि हमारे रूलर्स थे हिंदू एंड मुस्लिम. बट आपने एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री पढ़ा है, आपने मेडिवल हिस्ट्री पढ़ा है. You know for a fact that as a country, we had Buddhism. We actually developed Buddhism and Jainism. So to divide our past on the basis of religion is wrong, and we do not accept it. ठीक है, we do not accept it. We reject this periodization given by James Mill. चालहाट बोलते हैं हम उसको. ठीक है, ऑल राइट. आजकल हम कैसे डिवाइड करते हैं हमारे पास्ट को? वी डिवाइड आवर पास्ट अगेन, एज यू नो, जो मैंने आपको बोला था, इनटू एंशियंट, मेडिवल एंड मॉडर्न. नाउ इसमें भी प्रॉब्लम है. इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है? इसमें प्रॉब्लम है कि there are two problems. ठीक है, historians argue कि the word medieval का मतलब होता है uncivilized, जहाँ पर डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ, जहाँ बहुत ज्यादा टॉर्चर था. That is what medieval means. But in 7th standard you've studied medieval history. Medieval history was not that bad. There was development. Art and architecture कितना अच्छा हो रहा था. Agriculture कितना अच्छा हो रहा था. So a lot of historians argue कि medieval नहीं बोलना चाहिए. It seems as if medieval में कुछ नहीं हुआ, modern में ही हुआ सब कुछ जो हुआ, right? So that is the first problem with this periodization. Historians argue कि medieval is a term, medieval में ऐसा बोलने में लगता है कि as if modern values did not exist. But that's not true. Medieval history में भी काफी development, काफी new advancements हुए थे. Another problem with this kind of periodization is that historians argue that instead of modern history, हमें इस period को colonial history बोलना चाहिए. क्यों? Historians कहते हैं कि we enter modern history when Britishers come to India. Now, when Britishers came to India, are we saying कि we became modern? No, we did not become modern. Britishers ruined our economy. Right? The East India Company, and when Britishers came to India, there was no reason, no democracy, no freedom, no liberty. People, our economy, our society was destroyed. So why should we call this period of history as modern history? Right? There was no economic development, there was no modernity. So instead, we should call it as colonial history. Simple. तो आज we divide, our Indian historians divide history into ancient, medieval and colonial, not modern. We reject this periodization. Simple? Simple? Yes, modern period actually kind of was started after the death of Aurangzeb, but most of the modern history revolves around British India. Right? So British India के अंदर we did not have any kind of modern values of liberty, equality, freedom, justice, etc. तो हम reject करते हैं, हम इसको colonial history बुलाते हैं. समझ आ गया? Simple? Yes, we're gonna have a quiz soon. All right. Now next is, what is colonial history? जब हम बोलते हैं कि भाई colonial history आ गया, तो what is this? Now guys, ये वाला जो टॉपिक है ना colonial history का, this is very very important. You have to understand exactly what is colonial, because ये word आप तब तक यूज करते रहोगे जब तक आप हिस्ट्री पढ़ रहे हो, right? So you're going to keep using it. So you should actually understand what the definition of colonial is. रात को मम्मी उठाए, colonial की definition मुंह से निकलनी चाहिए. खून दे रहे हो, colonial की definition मुंह से निकलनी चाहिए. It should be that ingrained in you. Yes? Are we ready to understand what is colonial? Yes, Dhruvi. Simple, Depasmita. Thank you. ठीक है. So let's understand what is colonial. When we say कि ब्रिटिशर्स आए, उन्होंने हमें कॉलोनाइज कर लिया, या इंडिया कॉलोनी बन गई ब्रिटिशर्स की, या दिस इज colonial history. What does this word colonial means? Now guys, again, very carefully listen to this. ठीक है? Britishers came to India. They conquered our country. What does the word conquer means? They took over our country, established their rule for more than a century. Now, when they established their rule, what did they do? One, they subjugated local Nawabs and Rajas. Subjugated matlab they brought our local Rajas, our Nawabs, under their control. ठीक है? While they were doing this, they also started controlling our economy and society. कैसे? Now guys, यही हम क्लास 8 हिस्ट्री में पढ़ने वाले हैं कि कैसे ब्रिटिशर्स destroyed our economy, changed the social fabric of our country. ठीक है? Economy पे they started taking control. they started taking money from our economy and started using that money to fulfill their expenses. ठीक है, they started buying goods from our country. हमारा सिल्क हो गया, कॉटन हो गया, स्पाइसेस हो गया, they started buying it from India at a very cheap rate. बहुत कम पैसा देते थे लोगों को. People used to die of hunger, but the Britishers took it from them at a very low rate and sold it at a very high rate in their own country, you know, making lots of profits. This changed our economy. India, from being a golden bird, you know, like lost a lot of money. There was a drain of wealth because the Britishers came to our country, right? So again, Britishers came to our country. They subjugated our local Raja and Nawabs. They changed our economy, right? Economy में बहुत सारे changes आने लगे. They forced our farmers to grow the crops that they wanted. They forced our merchants to sell goods at a price, at a very, very low price, right? They also changed the very social fabric of our country. What does that mean? Guys, that means कि Britishers आए, हमारी इकोनॉमी पे इम्पैक्ट हुआ, बट हमारी सोसाइटी भी काफ़ी चेंज हो गई. यू नो, पहले पीपल यूज टू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ प्राइड in our Sanskriti. People used to have a lot of pride when they wore a sari or when they spoke their regional language. When the Britishers came, they made us feel backward. You know, if we were following a particular religion, if we were doing something, wearing our traditional clothes, Britishers made us feel as if that was bad, as if we were uneducated and uncivilized by eating with our hands, right? That's what the Britishers made us feel. So eventually, Indians started looking at English as the best form of education, as the Britishers, you know, wearing a coat, a pant and a suit as the best way of living. Yes? So that way, when one country comes to another country, subjugates it, controls it in such a way कि changes होने लगते हैं, drastic changes होने लगते हैं in the politics, economy, society and culture, we refer to this process as colonization. So when one country comes to another country, subjugates it, brings it under its control in such a way that there is a drastic change in the economy, society, culture and politics, this process is called colonization. Clear? Britishers came to India, they subjugated us, brought us under their control. This led to changes. Again guys, rat lo, abhi rat lo is video mein. This led to changes in our politics, economy, society and culture. This entire process through which they subjugate us, they control us, is called colonization. In this way, India became a colony of the British. Right? Simple. We understand if you speak in English. Guys, I can speak in English. I got a lot of feedback that I should speak in Hindi as well. But you guys can tell me in the comment section which do you prefer and I will use that medium of language. But सब समझ आ गया. What is a Nawab? Guys, in your medieval career, in your 7th standard history, you read about Nawabs, right? So Nawab is also, for example, Hyderabad ka Nawab, founder. So usually the Muslim rulers were called Nawabs. Yes? Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Subjugation of one country over another. Yes, Ichha, true. Ruler of Bengal, Murshid Quli Khan. We will study about him. Ashi, I hope you understood what is a Nawab. ठीक है, so can we start with the Mentee? Everyone is clear with this? Yes. चलो भाई जल्दी से हम Mentee करते हैं. Everyone go to mentee.com. Put in this code 74766675. Quickly. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, not more than that. Prefer English, prefer Hindi. क्या करें? Guys, I try to speak in both languages, but I'm going to try more that I speak everything both in Hindi as well as in English. ठीक है, let us go to your Mentee meter. Mentee.com, not Mentee meter, Mentee.com. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, let's go. ठीक है. Come on guys, quickly, Mentee.com. आपका कोड है 74766675. 100 students, there are 235 I can see right now. Everyone I want on that board. Quickly. जल्दी आ जाओ फटाफट. What is subjugation? Ashi, subjugation means, subjugation comes from the word subject. किसी को अपना subject बनाना, किसी को अपने control में लाना. ठीक है. So when Britishers brought us under their control, we got subjugated by them. ठीक है. I hope you got that. The time between medieval and colonial ages is called period of transition. Yes, हर period of history के बीच में period of transition आता है. तमिल नहीं आती guys, I'm sorry. लोगन आता है, I don't know Tamil. Quickly. Come on guys, I'm still waiting. 184 students, give me more. What is the Mentee code? Mentee code is 7476675. 7476675. Thank you, Sarika. Yes, I am waiting, Jagannath. I am waiting. तब तक guys याद रखना, आज का homework है. You have to tell me who is the last viceroy of British India. Put it in the comment section for sure. I read it. और कोई कमेंट है, you want me to speak in a particular language, या कोई नया आपको सेशन चाहिए, कुछ भी, जो भी आपके thoughts और feelings है, put it in the comment section which I can read after the video. Am I the best friend of Haripriya ma'am? You should ask her. No, she is my best friend, but I don't know if I am her best friend. Ma'am, Akash, my mother tongue is Hindi. But I will have to open my mother's mouth and see what her tongue is. Okay, quickly. Second chapter, Shalini, is from trade to territory. अपना book खोल के भी देख सकते हो. ठीक है, can we start? Yes, everyone joined. Oh my God, I didn't switch on the fan. It's so hot. ठीक है, let's start. Are you from South India? Guys, I'm from the entire country. I'm Indian. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करें. ठीक है, the first question is on your screens. Will come on your screen after a little while. Only 7 times. Okay, sorry. Okay, I can see a dragon. I can see a frog. All right, let's begin. Who was the first Governor General of British India? ये मैंने बताया था आपको. Who was the first Governor General of British India? Lord Mountbatten, Mahatma Gandhi, Lord Canning, or Warren Hastings? First Governor General of India. Pankaj have already started. First, guys, not last. First. Some of you are giving me wrong answers. Come on. Time is up. Yes. Majority of you have answered it correctly. It was Sir Warren Hastings. Very handsome guy. Check out his picture. He was the first Governor General of India. Let's look at the leaderboard and see which of you is the Dhanvi. First place reserved. देखते हैं आप first place में हो या नहीं. Nope, it's Sanvi. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. So Sanvi is the fastest. Then we have Mudit, Vansh, Dhanvi, Sanjita, Shrisho, Ashmita, Alagu, Kartik and Rushi. Alright, let's go to the next question. Question number 2 is, शुरू करें जल्दी से मुझको. चलो मैं शुरू करती हूँ. Alright. Second question is, medieval period was option A, the old period of history, option B, the period of modernization, option 3, the period of industrialization, or option D, none of the above. Parth, chalo jaldi se answer de do. Stop putting it on the comment section and give me the answer on the Mentee. नहीं, lots of you giving me wrong answers. Some of you know what the answer is. Trick question है guys, ये थोड़ा confusion हो सकता है. Yeah, no. Okay, so guys, when we talk about medieval period, it's just a period of history जहाँ पर हम उसको बोल नहीं सकते कि modernization हुआ. ठीक है, when we talk about modernity, we are talking about democracy, we are talking about equality, freedom. तो medieval period में ये सब चीजें नहीं थी. Industries भी नहीं थी medieval period में. We did not have industries. Agriculture was important, not industries. So that is also wrong. Old period भी कहना wrong होगा medieval history को. So the answer is none of the above. Only 39 people answered it correctly. Let's look at the leaderboard. कितना बदला leaderboard की शक्ल? How has the leaderboard changed? Let's see. All right. Shisho, Guys, what's okay? Shirsho is the one who is the fastest. Then we have Abhishek, your fan. Thank you, Abhishek. You have Aditya, Manya, Param, Sanjana, Tejas, Monalisha. ET is also there with us today, extraterrestrial. And then we have Shivam. Right, let's go on to the next question. Question number 3 क्या है? Ma'am, please move to the left. मतलब? Alright. A history of British India was written by A. James Mill, B. Warren Hastings, C. Dalhousie और D. Curzon. James Mill एक Scottish philosopher था. No, I don't know what I said. Who wrote A History of British India? Ignore me. Alright. Yes, A History of British India. Cheaters. मैंने बता दिया आंसर, इसलिए lots of you got it right. And some of you are giving me wrong answers even when I गलती से told you the correct answer, guys. क्या हो रहा है? Yes, the correct answer is James Mill. Let's look at who is the fastest. Okay, कौन है? Param is this time the fastest to answer. Cheater. Anyways, Shrisha, Abhishek, Aditya, Param, Manya, Sanjana, Shivam, Tejas, Vaishnavi and Vyom are the ones who answered correctly. Lots of you are saying, no ma'am, we didn't answer. We didn't cheat. ठीक है. Question number 4 of 5 है. Let's see, क्या है question number 4? In layman terms, layman मतलब normal आम आदमी, mango people के भाषा में, history is usually synonymous with survey, census, dates or none of these. When you talk to normal people about history, usually history is connected to which of the following? बता दो. This one is simple, Ashmita, तो जल्दी से बता दो फिर. Lata, no, I'm not new to Vedantu. I do take long-term batches since the past 1 year, but I am new to Young Wonders. Alright, dates is correct. Usually, mango people argue कि history में तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा dates होती हैं. So history is synonymous मतलब associated with dates. Alright, let's look at the leaderboard this time. Meaning of census, Shalini, we'll do in the next session. I will tell you what a survey is, what a census is. Don't worry. Leaderboard hai, Param again is the fastest. Bakshisho is still on the top. Then we have Sanjana, Vaishnavi, Tejas, Shivam, Abhishek, Vyom, Monalisha and Manya. Alright. Let's go to the next question and the final question. Guys, I'm not able to move myself to the left right now, but I promise next time I'll move myself more to the left of the screen. ठीक है? Alright, let's begin. The question is, James Mill divided Indian history into Hindu, Muslim and Christian, British, medieval or none of the above. Come on, जल्दी. बहुत इजी. जेम्स मिल ने इंडियन हिस्ट्री को 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया था. व्हाट वर दोस 3 पार्ट्स इन विच जेम्स मिल डिवाइडेड इंडियन हिस्ट्री? हिंदू, मुस्लिम एंड. ट्रिक क्वेश्चन भी हो सकता है गाइस, डू नॉट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. कम ऑन, टाइम इज अप. यस, नॉट क्रिश्चियन गाइस, नॉट हिंदू, मुस्लिम, क्रिश्चियन. Hindu, Muslim, British. He divided our Indian history into 3 parts. Very good. Let's look at the leaderboard of, I think the final leaderboard of the day, where we have Param as the fastest and he has also won today's leaderboard. Good job, Param. Very good job. And good job all of you guys. I hope all of you understood everything that we did today. Now guys, अगर आप मैं कहाँ पहुँच गई? हाँ, अगर आप लोग नए हो इस चैनल पे, you know what to do. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And another thing, the PDF of the session will be available to you in the next 24 hours in the description box, so you can always download it. Any other doubts you have, put it in the comment section. I will solve it in the next class. अगली क्लास के लिए हम और मजे करने वाले हैं. We are going to finish the chapter, guys. So do be there on time. ठीक है? Take your name. Okay, Kanan, hello. I took your name. It was easy. Thank you. I make everything easy. ठीक है? So guys, that's it. This is it for today. I will be seeing you in the next class. But remember, tomorrow 8 o'clock, we are going to have a fun, very fun session on Tuesday. Be there for that as well. ठीक है? This is your master teacher, Surabhi, signing out. Bye-bye. Have a great Guys, homework diya na. Homework is, who was the last viceroy of British India? Put it in the comment section and be the first to comment. I'm going to look at it. Okay? Last viceroy of India. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's it for today, guys. Again. Hi, Ibrahim. I'm not ignoring anyone. Wonderful session. Thank you, Vaisakhi. Bye-bye, guys. This is your master teacher, Surabhi, signing out. Have a great day.